not just as a coach, but as a person, being from a similar area?
Me and him attended the same high school. I've known him quite some time. Like when I was in the recruiting process, I talked to him a lot, things like that. I knew him for a long time.
What was he like to deal with as a recruiting coach when he was trying to get you to go to USF?
He was a great recruiting coach, but I just felt that the place home, like for me, was Florida State.
What's his personality like? Is he just a relatable guy? Is he as friendly as he seems? Kind of just to us.
He's a great coach. From him being here a couple of days, I feel that he's a great coach. He's about his players. He's about what he talks. So I feel that he's a great coach.
Played at your high school. Did he does he have a presence there? Like, did you know who he was? Are there pictures on the wall, anything like that?
I haven't seen no pictures, but I knew who he was. Quarterback there.
Happened. I mean, the Jimbo stuff, Saturday's game, now the Coach Taggart stuff. What's the last couple of weeks, the last week and a half been like?
It's just been a neutral mood. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, it was like we felt that. Like at first we felt down, but then it was like we're back up again. Like we're happy with what we received. So we're trying to take advantage of that and continue to play football.
How easy does it make that process when the time without the head coach is so minimal? When days later you've got your new guy.
Coach Odell came in and he's been doing a good job at what they have. They told him to do. He's been doing a great job at that. So it really didn't feel no different.
A couple players have some experience with Willie recruiting them. Have your other teammates that haven't kind of come up to you, or other players that have been recruited by USF, try to ask you a little bit more about Willie and try to get to know him a little bit more in that sense?
No, not really. Nobody really contacted me or anything.
What was your reaction, the team's reaction, when you learned that Coach Taggart was going to be taking over?
Everybody was happy. We was just happy to have someone come in and fill the shoes of Coach Jimbo. We're just happy that we had a coach and that it was time to move forward.
What was the first meeting like with Coach Taggart there today?
It was great. He came in, everybody stood up, gave him his respect, and everybody's just ready to move forward and start playing football again.
You mentioned Odell. I mean, he's your position coach. You've worked with him closely for a number of years. So what's it mean for you to see him have this opportunity over the last couple of times?
It was great. Like that game, like it was like mixed emotions. You was happy for him. We had sad times, happy times, but it's really about Florida State. It's really not coaching. It's like really Florida State.
Did you guys want to get a chance to carry him off the field like the old lineman carried off Coach Trickett?
That would have been great, but we just poured Gatorade and stuff on him. So.
You guys excited to play another game with him as a head coach?
Oh yes, very well. Like that was probably like one of the funnest games we had this year. Yeah.
Is it tough to focus on an upcoming bowl game with all the changes going on and everybody asking about coaches and coaching changes? Is it tough just to focus on the next game coming up?
No, not really, because at the end of the day, it's football. We can't like that's just something we can't control. All we can do is play football.
You guys played against USF and Coach Taggart's offense last year. What do you remember about that offense?
It was a great offense. It's kind of speedy. Like really hard to understand. I can't really remember that game. So.
Where are you in your decision-making process and whether you're going to come back, and where are you with all that right now?
I have no answer for that right now. I'm just looking forward for the bowl game.
Marcus, what do you think it is about Willie that kind of makes him really relatable to you guys as players?
His connection, like the first time he came in there, he had a connection with all us that we can all relate to.
What is that connection?
It's just like he see us as like family, just like family oriented.
Pretty different, just in terms of personality from what you guys were used to with Coach Fisher to now with Coach Taggart. I only had the one meeting, but they seem like pretty different styles and personality, that sort of thing.
That's a question I can't answer right now. You just gotta go forward into the season.
So Marcus, with what you remember from that USF game, do you think there's some players on this team that could replicate Willie's offense?
Oh yeah, everybody. We have a team full of great athletes. I'm pretty sure we can handle it offensively.
Was there anything that he said to you guys about scheme, offense or defense, of what he wants to do or what he kind of plans to do with you guys when it gets to that point?
I'm not sure because he talked to the offensive players, so.
How much do you guys look at the next 3 weeks as possibly auditioning for new coaching staff and new assistants while you're preparing for the bowl game?
That's something that would be a distraction for us, so we try our best to just focus day by day on football instead of that process.
Very good.
Thanks.